So here's what I'm going to talk to you about. I'm going to go fast. Hold this, baby. My ADD's kicking in. You can shut that. All right, I'm going to just talk to you. Watch this. So you know I'm not making anything up. I said, listen, I'll be duplicatable. So I'm going to share with you right here so you know I'm not making it up. Sort of. How do you get to a quick start? Watch this. Are you ready? Here's what I'm going to talk about. Place in appropriate order. Cindy talked to you about that. You know what I found out? Most people never position themselves to win. Write this down on your paper. The key, another key to life is positioning yourself. You got it written down? You got, watch this. To win in life, you have to position yourself to win. You cannot win until you're positioned. You know, I taught my kids the whole time. You know, Mom and Dad, we can position you, but you got to have the guts, you got to have the desire, and you have to have the drive to get across the finish line. We can't put that inside of you. You know, have y'all, now think about it. If you don't think that's very important, how many have ever watched a Little League, in any Little League football, soccer, anything like that? How many have ever seen that before? Well, all my kids, are you ready? They played all the sports when they were little, then they just went into playing golf. What do they do when they're out there? When they're little, the coaches are even on the field with them. Is that right? What do they do?
They
Grab
pick
a little.
them up.
They don't. They do that. See there? You took the words. They pick little Johnny. No, you don't belong there. You belong here. You belong over here. Is that what they do?
They do that.
No, you hike the ball this way, right?
You hit the ball right
So watch this.
that way.
Here, listen to me. The coach. Do you know all we've done in life? We're a coach. And do you know what a coach does? He puts the kids in a position to win. The coach can't win for them. He can only position them. So we're here to position you to win, to put you in the right place, in the right spot, to give you the right information, the right tools so you can win. So you know what? You have to be positioned. So you know what? One of the first ways to position yourself to win, one is get in. But not only get in, but get in properly. And you got to have an initial, you know what? The right initial order. What's that mean? Here, let me explain to you. The initial order is going to be different based on what your desires are to do with it. If you just want to use the product, you don't need what somebody wants to do to build the business. Does that make sense? Don't, watch this. Just because you can sell somebody something doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. I can get everybody to buy the biggest kit. I can get everybody to buy the biggest kit. I know I can. Why? We've done it for 3 decades. We're that good. That doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. So we advise people by what they tell us they want to do. How many know that makes sense? So anyhow, so you want to place an initial order. Then you want to get on LCP. You know what I found out? Well, you can call it LCP, auto ship, recurring orders. Everybody calls it something different. You can call it all of them. Don't make a lick of difference to me what you call it. Here's what I can tell you is this. Most people have not and do not receive enough product to win. I promise you this will be your answers. I've never not heard it in 3 decades. I don't care if it was at Amway. I don't care if it's in Monavie, and I don't care if it's in Viseo. This is what will happen within 6 months. Here's what will happen. You'll get this call. Frank, how you doing today? Doing great. Hey, I just want to let you know, this is for the ones that call you. Most of them, they won't call you. They won't take your call back. But here's what they'll do. Hey, Frank, you know, me and Betty, we just, you know what? You know, we're busy. You know, really seen no results. You know, so we just think we're going to just quit. Or we're just going to suspend our order. And you know what? They're not lying to you. They're telling you the truth. And let me explain to you the reasons why. And if you understand the reasons why, then you know how to talk to somebody and you know how to explain it to somebody. Does that make sense? Here's the reasons why. One is they are right. If me and my wife are married, she shared it with you. It's physically impossible for me and my wife to get a testimony if, watch this, if I'm bringing one of these in, one of these in, and one of these in into my house, I can sit here and tell you in 6 months' time what's going to happen. We are neither one going to have a testimony. Why?
Because we're sharing this.
We don't even have enough product to get a testimony between both of us. How many know that's the truth? That's the truth, guys. 2, we're not going to be making no money. Why? Because we ain't even got enough product. We so stingy, we ain't even got enough product to let Jimmy Bob taste it. I've never met the man that you just left this office. Never met him before in my life. Talked to him 5 times on telephone. Had him order and build me a vehicle. I walked in there. Melinda signing the papers. Walked in there and said, "Tate says you need." First of all, I walked in there and said, "You need to be in business with me." I didn't tell him what I did. Never talked to him about what I did. I said, "You need to be in business with me." How do you go say something to somebody? Oh. I'm scared to ask you. No, I walked in their office, stood right at his desk. I said, "You need to be in business with me." Did or did not say that?
Yes.
Did he get in business with me?
Yes.
Did I tell him? Watch this. Did I tell him about how much money we could make? Did I tell him about any of that?
No.
I walked out, I grabbed the thing, went in the kitchen, put a glass of water, dumped one of them things, and said, "Drink this." Is that what I did?
Yes.
I didn't say another thing for him. I said, "Listen, we're gonna make a lot of money together." I said, "Melinda, sign him up." I said, "Yeah." He pulled his Platinum American Express card out right on his desk. He said, "Sign me up." He doesn't know me from Adam's. First time he's ever laid eyes on me tonight. Pulled his, watch this, immediately pulled his credit card out. You know why? He did exactly what I expected him to do. And it's not because I'm that good, I'm not. I've done it enough to get good enough that my belief and my convictions are here. Are you ready? People don't follow your words. You know what, in a leader, they look for consistency. They follow your beliefs and your convictions, not your talk. So you guess what? You got to have enough product. You got to have enough product. Watch this. Very simply, can you imagine being at McDonald's and ain't got no hamburgers?
We
Hold
ran
on.
out of chili not long ago.
Yeah, they didn't make a dime because they ran out of chili.
That's right.
How many understand what I just said? Imagine wherever you work at right now. Imagine the hospital not having no medicine.